So, I guess, who are we?
Doesn't everyone want to know that?
This is like how every podcast starts.
It's not bad, it's just what it is.
What about like a good welcome? Like, welcome all you YouTubes.
That's your idea of a good welcome.
Welcome to your podcast.
It won't be succinct or good or informative. So, welcome.
So wait, so let me ask you this: why are we going on YouTubes?
Well, it came to our attention that podcasts are very difficult to acquire, listen to, understand what it even is.
I was trying to explain to him what a podcast is. I'm like, well, it's like a radio type thing. You like listen to it, like with the internets and then your ears.
It's a combo internet ears thing that people do.
Yeah.
And so we figured we'll simplify and pop this on the YouTubes where anyone and their drunken uncle can find it.
So I feel like did you just call all our fans dumb?
Only the ones that have to use YouTube.
Well, really, we're just talking about potential new fans. So all of our fans, you're not the dumb ones.
All the fans that figured out how to use a podcast are geniuses.
Right.
It's kind of like when you're doing the podcast only, that's like we're limiting our pool of fans to our solar system. Okay?
Okay.
Solar system is the geniuses that can figure out the complex world of podcasting.
Okay.
Now with YouTube, our fan base, it's the universe. From podcast to YouTube is like solar system to universe. That's pretty big.
I think that's roughly is the correct ratio.
I think that's the ratio.
I'm pretty sure. So
9 to uncountable. I don't even know what the number would be. I guess
uncountable. So if it's
no one can count the YouTube.
Yes. Well, this is turning out swimmingly.
This is our 10-minute insult intro.
We're like the opposite of brilliant.
That's why we're on YouTube.
That's right. So, and he was like, well, wait, why aren't you doing the YouTubes? You really should be on the YouTubes with that. Because I'll watch YouTubes, but what you're talking about, I'm not understanding at all.
Right, like an untrained monkey can find something on YouTube to amuse oneself with. Like, oh, I'm watching the YouTube.
I mean, immediately they were like, well, you should be on YouTube. Do you know how many hits you would get on YouTube? You'd get tons of hits on YouTube.
Tens! I'm
Yes.
telling you, if you're looking for feedback, you get it.
But I would look forward to horrific comments. If I wanted to watch Krampus Skype, I'd Skype your mom.
That would be great. Fantastic.
So, podcast 25, videocast 1. See, we don't even...
That looks disembodied. Does not look like my finger. Whose finger is that? It's like. See, I'm watching the screen, and it's like trying to do something in a mirror, and you can't get it right.
Something.
Is that what you do in a mirror?
Yeah. I just thought I'd clarify that for people.
Ooh, mirror. I know mirrors.
Yes.
Right.
So, what is it?
Thank you. I thought you would never ask. So the other night, we were watching season finale of season 3 of Parks and Recreation. Came home, we DVR'd it, really excited. Great show. And about halfway through, weather bulletin comes along the bottom. No deal, scrolling. It's like, okay. Then they cut in, which is always a little upsetting during a show that you really were interested in seeing. They cut in, and the guy says, just breaking in, we have nothing going on right now. It's all clear. And just want to let you know, if you can see here on the map, we've got some clouds here. Nothing really going on. Nothing going on over here. Look, they broke in to say nothing is going on. Nothing!
Don't worry. I think you were worried, people, and so we need to set your mind at ease.
Maybe you didn't notice, your house is not blowing away right now. But it's not. Okay, back to the show. I was stunned. I've never seen such a thing in my entire life.
Well, you know what? If people, though, are cowering in their basement, this is the kind of info they need.
Right, there was severe thunderstorm watches in effect, but nothing was going on.
Nothing was going on. Nothing. Well,
got the all clear. Wanted to let you know ASAP. All clear. And they can't just scroll all clear.
No. Well, a lot of people can't read, so that's,
What did that say?
Does that say all fear?
Everybody to the basement. You heard a siren? Oh, no, I thought I heard a siren.
Well, that's
a common warning that's scrolled across the bottom.
All fear.
All fear.
Right.
Stop. There's watch, there's warning, and then there's all fear.
All fear.
That's correct. They go.
That's the top.
Yeah, that's the top one. You don't want that one. I've had them break in for less than spicy storm information. There's a severe thunderstorm here. Watch out for lightning. And you're thinking, yeah, we know what a severe thunderstorm is. But at least it's something. Make something up.
But even so, even these severe thunderstorm warnings, I can tell when it's a little severe outside.
Yeah, we know what a storm is.
I mean,
lightning and blowing hard.
Unless a tornado is dropping down and going to give me a tornado rapture, then, maybe I could see breaking in and saying, look, people are being sucked up into the air right now near you.
And, if you are expecting to be one of those raptured people, you might want to get to this coordinate right now.
I think
you're going to get left behind.
I think a lot of the rapture people didn't realize there were rapture coordinates. I think
they got their rapture coordinates all.
That's all I missed.
We were supposed to be in Joplin, Missouri?
Oh! Dang it.
Even close. Puts a whole new light on those storm chaser guys.
Oh, they're rapture chasing.
Like, hey, God doesn't want you. Get the point.
No. So all the people not getting hit by tornadoes, they're evil. They're hated by God. Not necessarily evil. It's just God doesn't care for them. Just
not super loved.
Right.
He doesn't want to hold them close and hug them tight in his tornado love.
Right.
That's all.
They're not necessarily evil, just sort of crappy. Like maybe just annoying. Like we'll just leave them on Earth.
Yeah, I think annoying could get you not raptured.
Don't care for the long-winded stories. We don't really need that up here.
Right. I mean, I noticed we're still here. Apparently the long-winded stories, not a fan.
Right.
Fan.
If you really want to head and be raptionated, briefness, I think, is the best quality you could shoot for.
Try to be brief and as non-annoying as possible. That's the best advice we give you. And watch the coordinates.
Yes, that was the other thing.
Watch for the coordinates. About the only other thing I would forgive them for breaking in on a show for is hail that could put me in a coma. Like that size.
Right.
But it's hard for them to know where that's going to come down. They always say, oh, there's a possibility of this, and you look outside, and there's no hail.
Right. I mean, and like, skull-crushing hail is pretty rare. But if they broke into my television show and said, hey, people, don't go outside, there's
skull-crushing hail.
Skull-crushing hail warning. All right, that's...
Yeah. If they bust into Parks and Rec and tell me about skull-crushing hail, I'll forgive them for that.
Right, I'm actually sort of excited. I might even forget about my show and actually run outside and try to see it.
Like, hey, I'll catch up on that show later. I'll watch it online, whatever. I gotta check out these skull crushings.
Right. You grab your baseball glove and you head outside.
And maybe your hard hat.
I'm thinking baseball glove and tennis racket. Those are the two things I would head out with.
Like,
personally.
you're just...
just bing, catch, bing, catch.
It's just like a hail ninja.
Yeah.
Swat away. Skull-crushing hail kind of announces itself. Like, wham, 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 wham. What?
Well...
They ain't saying nothing on the TV. I don't know what it is.
The giant pieces of ice crashing through your windows could be a cue.
Right. And TV comes on. Might not want to go outside right now. FYI.
Oh. At least,
Thank you for that fine tip.
Is there anything you could wear besides a hard hat?
Strap a trash can lid on your head? A walk.
A walk. That's good. That's good. I mean, I hadn't even considered a walk. I suppose just like any pot.
It's the third thing I thought of. Hard hat, garbage can lid, walk. No, my brain hurts.
Well, like really any pot could do the trick, I would think.
Cooking vessel.
Yes. And see, I was like, I'd walk outside with like a sack on my head because I can't think of anything.
Burlap sack. Huh? I don't have one.
I'm just like running around. I can't see because I got a sack on my head. I'm like smacking into things. How about tie a cushion to your head?
That could work. Might get some bruises, but that's about it.
Well, only if they miss the cushion and you could get some like side facial bruises. But your head would be okay.
Yeah, missing jaw.
That's bad hail. Rips your jaw off.
Yeah. Jaw-ripping hail. You gotta be careful.
That's like, is that a little above skull crushing? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's more rare, but it happens. Yeah.
It's with a high wind plus large hail.
Yeah, skull-crushing hail going sideways.
Yeah, becomes jaw-ripping
hail.
Jaw-ripping. Are we done?
Sure. I think so.
I bet that would be kind of nice to listen to the podcast of the stew that he's eating.
Fun to listen to, better to chew.
So on the topic, what is the topic?
Can you suckle rubber?
I can't guarantee that they suckle.
I know it tastes good, but quit chewing my tumor.
Blood balloons, that makes more sense.
All I typed in was butterfly muzzles.
You can't tell me, and I go, I'm the Axl Rose, and I love Lost.
He needs like a werepig outfit so we know.
Put on your pink tights, fellas.
Well, you did it. Joke is just an acronym for gigantic, awesome, not cooked, elusive meats. I hope you enjoyed podcast 9.2. No, 8. No.
That's the end of the podcast.